get greater with it. We just need to hit our different brothers. We want to make sure that we fooling these children, because the children, we got a lot of children amongst us in our nation, in our families.
That's mine,
different things that we need them for, so they can in turn help us help them. You understand what I'm saying, God? All this other stuff about saving criminals and this other negative, I don't even want to emphasize on it. Like, you gotta get all that shit out your mind, dog, because we have to be successful in all of our endeavors as being a nation, all right? We're the only nation still. We got people, we got these crackers allowing these people to come, and then, you know, it's what it is. But we got people coming from third worlds, and they, yesterday and today, they got a supermarket, they got a school, they got this, they got that. Why is it so difficult for us to come together peacefully and put the plan together so that we can execute? Why? What's the problem? You know, and then the world is looking at us. We all on the internet, and I'm really not into all of that. However, so be it. Right? And I definitely don't want to be making myself sound foolish to the world, and I'm in the name of my Father. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another issue too. A lot of individuals is on that Facebook thing and that internet thing in the name of us. And we got our flag up there, and they putting out wrong type of information. And, you know, if it was up to our law, he would have told us to keep it to the streets, keep it to the way that it was. Even though we know that time, you know, things are about to change. I understand all of that. All right, so now we're here, right? And what we need, right, is qualified brothers and sisters to be a part of the redevelopment of a law school. Because when we expand it, our whole goal is to set ourselves up so that we can service the community the way that we are aiming to do. So there's a lot of things with that. We're a nation. We don't want to get caught up with organization, opposing nation, because the law said we are not an organization. Why? Can anybody answer that? Right, that's my point right there. Nobody can even answer that. You understand? So now listen, God, in the name of our law and his Father says, take this out. The law said my Father said. He ain't say nothing about nothing else. Right? And here we are adding on stuff that's upsetting other individuals, like myself. So that means, you know, I gotta pay attention to what y'all talking about now. And whatever my history, because you're telling me about my history, about my family, like, I don't know, like, I just got here. You understand? And you're gonna have a lot of children that's born in this, from a lot of brothers and sisters that's in here, with the same bill. They're not gonna have that. You understand? We get elderly, a lot of us are stuck in our ways, about what we think, about where we act, and wherever we act. But when with this, we gotta keep this the way the law left it. And we gotta get greater with it, and not by sounding cute with different type of words that apply to us that don't make no kind of sense. Okay? So again, my bill right now on Wisdom Ball, God, is pertaining to internalizing that oneness that exists within me. And that's what we want to teach to the young, how to internalize whatever they encounter in life. You understand? I came in, like I said, I heard the dogs, you know, the nation of dogs and earths, and this and that and that and that. And that shit sounds so fucking corny to me. Shit sounds corny. I'm gonna let that be known. And if you don't like it, I'm here. See me here, see me outside, and we can have our bill on that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to allow the forces and powers that be to come and just do this any type of way we want to do it. We're not Muslims either. So we're not broken off into different branches, Sunni, Ansar, this and that. But the behavior the attitude is leading to that. You understand, God? So, God, we got to get it together, man. And we got to grow yourself up because you got enough knowledge. You got over, how many years of knowledge and wisdom in here? How many years? Come on. Why, this building we're about to do, we got to be in an upright state, like we professional about understanding how to understand the business that we're in. And I hope you all are receiving this information, because we got to move together. We can't be splitting atoms around here. We can't be dealing with all that science, man. That science will cause our extinction. You see how many brothers and sisters we losing? You wonder why. Because you get up here and talk all that cute shit, but behind closed doors you're doing other shit that we don't teach. You know, how could you think about, how could you go to sleep and think about how you're going to save a criminal? A criminal supposed to be locked up forever, especially if he's a threat to society. We gotta police ourselves. We gotta get these babies and make sure they don't go to jail. So that way we not have no problem when we go to jail and save the wrong people. You understand? So, no, listen, man, you know, listen up, brothers and sisters here, all of us as adults that's in this room, we need to recollect ourselves and reconsider what being a 5%er is truly all about. Because all of this other stuff I'm hearing, that's not what we are. I don't care what individuals told you that was here, they ain't here no more, so they can't defend themselves with it. But as long as we keep the truth pure and right, you know what I'm saying, we can stay in the light and the right of the direction we need to go. And with that, Lord, I just say peace.
Peace. Y'all heard the God, right? You heard what he manifested and it was right and exact. But like I said, and I always say, if you qualify, then you get where you qualified at. The problem is when you get a lot of individuals who's not qualified to perform what they're trying to do. They're trying to step up into things that they can't do. And that becomes a problem. You get the best knows, and if the best knows of what they know, do what they got to do. And if you don't know it, sit back. And if you need to learn from the person that's qualified. Because a man qualified and disqualified himself automatically. So your qualifications are going to be seen for what they are and not for what they present themselves to be. And that's where the confusion comes. When everybody comes and talk about I. It is not an I when you're dealing with a nation. It's we and what we are doing. And what we did as a nation and what we agreed to do as a nation. When we all came together for one mind, one common cause. That's what it's about. When you start getting all kinds of different common causes, that causes confusion. Because everybody wants to sit here and say, well, I did this, I did that. What happened to us coming together and getting it done? That's the problem. You know what I mean? We forgot how to come together. We forgot how to put our thoughts together. So now we're challenging each other's ability. It shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? We are one nation. A lot of individual thoughts, but one nation. And when we stay on that channel, then we're on the right channel. As long as you keep on skipping to the other channel, it's going to keep on being that way. We got to sit down and learn how to agree as men. We don't know how to do that yet. That's where the confusion keep coming, because I got an idea. Instead of you listening to what I got to say, you feel what you have to say is more important. So you're going to come and put your idea, you're going to project your thought into my head, and I'm supposed to absorb your thought and rock with that one without having an idea of my own. It's not going to work like that. I mean, ain't no need, and I feel like as far as killing, a person that's dead will kill himself anyway. You don't have to do nothing to nobody this time. You understand? We ain't no nation of savages. We're not getting up here talking about we killing them. We're not doing that. They're going to kill themselves. They're going to die in their own iniquity. Or whatever they're doing. It's going to be seen for what it is, not for what it presents itself to be. I don't get up here and threaten no man. He threatened himself by doing wrong. Because he knew what the right thing to do, but he chose to do something wrong. So it's going to come to him naturally. I got to do nothing to him. I'm not going to never put put myself in a position to threaten nobody. Not doing that. We the gods. We say we are civilized men. Let's be civilized in everything we do. Imperfection is the privilege of he who's human. Perfection is the man by him who's perfect. And nobody's perfect by themselves. They're perfect when they come together and all law. Arm and leg, or arm and head. That means all of us got to come together. But when you get these little committees formed, you got to come before the nation and present it to the nation. This is what we do. That's how the deal was when I got this knowledge. No man just stepped up and opened up his own shop and said, oh, I opened up the shop, this is what we do. They came before the nation and made knowledge born. And everybody agreed that that's what we want to have. Now, I appreciate the thing that the Office of Cultural Management are doing, because a lot of things was not getting done, and now it's getting, a lot of things are getting done. And like they said, which I agree to, you got to come around it in order for you to know what's going on.
Yep.
You can't talk about a thing if you ain't there. You know what I mean? Because that's how confusion starts too. You got something to say to a man, he's right here, he's right there, come to him. I thought, well, I need to know a little bit about the Office of Cultural Management. Could you build with me for a second and let me know what's going on? Don't wait to get in front of the parliament and start sticking pins. But that's what a lot of brothers do, because they got a lot of news in their pockets. Take them news out, drop them on the floor. You amongst your brother. It's supposed to be harmony in here. I don't come and spend this time and this energy to hear this negative shit that I begin. That's why I didn't come to a couple of politics. That's why I didn't come to a couple of politics. Because everybody in here is wrong. Everybody in here is wrong. Everybody's in here wrong. And I'm pretty sure they heard that language before. You know what I mean? And who taught us that it didn't curse? Come on, but anyway, like I was saying, that's what we got to bring together, God. We got to really come together for some strong mind searches, some real strong stuff. You know what I mean? Because we got a nation that we got to build. And the only way we're going to build that is we come together. They talk about how other people are successful in what they do. The strength is in the people. The strength is in the numbers. The more the people come together, the stronger the wall is. If you got 2 or 3 people building a wall, they can't build a stronger wall as if you had 20 people building a wall. You understand what I'm saying? You got to come together through mind. All you little small little ideas, the scripts, you can come together, iron it out. Speak to your brother. Come around. You know what I mean? Don't come around just to deal with social problems because I got a little bottle of liquor. Or I might got a little smokes. You know what I mean? Or I'm serving food. Come get the real food, the food for the mind. That's what I listen. They come get the physical food, but they don't get the mental food. Then they get lost. Then they want to come in and tell you how you're supposed to conduct yourself. The benefit, knowledge, culture, knowledge, power. Nothing can happen. And I have no fear, no limit. And I'm not fearful of these physical propositions got to be for doing something right and exact, but it was meant to be. And nobody's scared. You know what I mean? I'm the God in the heavens and the earth below. And I'm just and true. And there's no one like me. And I'm not unseen. I'm seen and heard everywhere. So I'm going to make my presence known. I don't know camaraderie, but I know the race. Remember that. Remember that. You know what I mean? Each thing comes according to its own season. Anything out of season ain't going right. Simple as that. You got the job to do, let's do it. Stop all that threatening, I'm going to do this. Come on, man. The nation is not built on just you. You are only one grain of sand against all of you. You are one small pebble against all of them. You can't even count grains of sand. Talking about one grain. Come on, man. That's the thing you get old. Not a strong mind. I see it. Thank you. Let's realize it, man. Got strong women. They don't want to come here and hear that. How we have a sister come here every day? So what about to live together?
Thank you, now. Thank you. That's what we do.
Really, keep them up.
That wasn't
You
alone.
can't really tell a person what direction the person going. Only you can speak about yourself. Because a lot of people forgot about self-saving. Before you save somebody else, you got to save yourself. If you ain't right, then everything around you ain't right.
Right on time.
Simple as that. You cannot teach nobody if you're uncivilized. It said the duty of a civilized man is to keep you savage. Civilization, righteousness, the knowledge of himself, but the sign of everything in life. But how you want to teach the signs if you don't know the signs? And that's a problem too. You can't teach if you don't know. Be the best knower of what you know. You only know responsible for what you do know. What you don't know, don't worry about it, because you're going to learn it as you keep on going. The best part of this thing is the knowledge that you mature into. Not the knowledge that you just keep on speaking out your mouth, but the knowledge that you get out. So that when you walking and talking, people see it and feel it. So when you come into the room, you're like, you know what? They go, God. They don't have to guess. The way you move, people watch you. The way you speak, people watch you. If you want them rah-rah mouth pictures, you're going to be seeing that too. There's a lot of people that talk loud like James Brown said, but ain't saying nothing. I want to get something out of this, man. I got grandbabies, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all. I got I got a young God and a young earth that used to come with me to the Father and faith with me. Now I have to argue with him to come. The first person asked him, Dad, and he get ready to turn knowledge God on the knowledge day of this month. Yeah. I keep coming to colleges, but most of the time I come in, they don't do nothing but argue. And I see nothing but confusion. So what am I going to get out of that? Why should I sit in the audience and argue and watch arguments without to sit right here? I don't have to come here for that. And the young sister I got, I'm raising a young earth. She's not as built. She needs an earth to sit down with her and build. Her mother's not prepared to do that because her mind is still in the street. You know what I mean? I got sisters that I should be able to come to. I got this young girl snatch her up. Get in her mind. I can't teach her what you want to teach her. That's why I mean by get in where you fit in, where you qualify, that's where you need to be. If you're not qualified to do that job, sit down and let somebody who is do it. That's all I'm saying. Let somebody who's qualified do it. I know how to do carpentry. I don't know how to do computers. So I'm not going to jump in and tell that man how to do computers. That's what it's there for you. You might be good at law. I can't tell you about law, but I can learn from you. And that's the problem. A lot of people think they know so much that they don't have to learn nothing. And that's not right with that. If knowledge is infinite, knowledge is infinite, you don't want to learn. Or you can't learn no more, you know everything. Come on, brothers. Come on, man. Be realistic. Don't be a mystery, God. Because when you think like that, you're thinking mystery. That's like me telling you, walk through that wall, you walk. Hit that wall, get knocked out. But you thought you were going to go. We don't teach that here. Law is true living, man. I can get hurt. Things can happen. You know what I mean? I bleed like everybody else. I breathe here like everybody else. I don't come here to teach you. I just come here to get in your mind. You know what I mean? Because as grown men, I feel you know. 30 and 40 years up in this. Got now at 14, and my brother Wise. I went to school with him. My babies in the people. Something that people get me messed up. I didn't get in that house. Long time ago. In 1980. You know, everybody want to tell me the time when I get it. You know what I mean? Always that. They can run their mouth as long as they want to.
Hey! It's still nation business. And part of our problem is it's so sensitive. It don't take 45 minutes to make your point. There are other people here at this listen of men and women. We have a sister here that can try to do on nation business. But a lot of this that went on for the last almost 2 hours was not nation business. It's all right to come over here and come up with your mouth about what you should do. But nobody here doesn't shake their head. That's how you feel, that's how you feel. This church is being done. Of these churches and then tomorrow. Hey!
So, you know, this nation is human. We're doing a lot of nation stuff. There's a lot of nation things that are going on. A lot of people are participating in some of that. But there has a lot of people who have participated in doing things in the nation. And I just want to speak on some appreciation and mention some names. Now, if I forget your name, or I forget you, doesn't mean you haven't done anything. It's just make a note. But these are with, I've done some stuff with, I guess maybe y'all know. Myself, Queen of Embrace. I've been doing a lot over the years, and like the God mentioned earlier, nobody pays me, you don't get paid. A lot of times I'm in my pocket and I'm paying, and then people complain about the job. You're not paying, you're not adding on, you're not coming to the table with nothing, and you're complaining. The God here, their son, every time he's in the parliament, he basically sits here and documents so he can add on to, contribute to whatever social media that he's on about the nation is doing. He's been doing it for years. He's been doing that, okay? Look at Devon Prince. Y'all see what he does. He took a stand. People who are, we say we're not followers, we leaders, but everybody can't follow. Some people got to get up and just do the work. He found something for him to do, his stuff to do. He gets up here, and builds and helps to make sure that sheep stays in order about him speaking. And he does the best he can, but he gets a hard time being done. You know why? Because everybody will poke their chest up, oh my God, I'm building. No, I'm going to build it. I mean, come on, really? I mean, we don't need to hear that all the time. You need building? Show respect. We are our worst enemy in this building situation. Y'all don't even realize people come to the front who do work, whether it's at the school to do work, and y'all give them flat. Y'all give them hell. And then when the person's not there, or we don't have, the reason we don't have because you're not there doing it. If you wanted to have it, go there and do it. And then maybe somebody be nice to me and say, let me give you an idea how to make it better.
Please, God, please.
But come on. It's all about what you want. What you want is what you do. You know what a lot of people, I'm at the school and I see what people want. And I see that they do what they want. You just sit around, that's what you want, to sit around. People who want to work, working, that's what they want to do. And other nonsense that goes on. Okay? And people who do work. Look at Divine Education. Him and the God Saquon. Them banners y'all be seeing on people's caskets, they make sure they get them. They put the flags on them, put their names on them. Sometimes they charge, sometimes they charge. Oh, they give them half price. That stuff is expensive. That stuff is not cheap. Divine Education ain't got no car. You be moving around, delivering, doing the two-step, delivering that stuff. Y'all don't get it. I mean, just think about it. Y'all need to ask the little small things y'all see people doing in this nation. Don't take it for granted. And the nation ain't here to give you something for free. Everybody walking the door. You go everywhere else. You go to a liquor store and that man, you pay for that liquor. You went to the weed man, you pay for it and whatever else you doing. You went to the grocery store, you went to Macy's, you went to Louis Vuitton.